can't sleep. I've been having this heavy on my mind for a very long time. Very long time. And it's been weighing on my chest, man. And I think this is the reason why I can't sleep. So I need to get this off my chest. I never had a chance to say goodbye to my grandma. The first time I heard that she was in a hospital, I was out on the streets doing bullshit. Like, I wasn't even doing anything, bro. I was just being a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Just not paying attention to what's going on around me, because I was just a rebel at that age. Like, I think I was 18. I didn't care what anybody thought about me or anything. Party, drinking, all that, man. I just didn't care. I remember I was at my friend's house, and the first phone call I got, my sister called me. She was like, "Hey Trey, where you at?" You know, I was like, "I'm at my friend's, like, what's going on?" And I think I was doing some dumb shit. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something dumb. It had to be. And I got a phone call, like, "Where you at?" You know, and my sister was like, "Granny's in the hospital, and it's bad this time." I'm just like, for real? Like, I stopped everything that I'm doing and I went to my friend's restroom. And me and my sister talked for a good hour about what's going on. And my dad and my brother stayed in Grand Prairie too as well, because I ran away from, you know, my home. It's a lot, man. It's a lot I want to get off my chest and just talk about it. You know, I never really had a chance to express how I truly feel about everything, how the past grew me into this person that's so humbled, you know? So my dad and my brother drove all the way down, 4 hours, drove all the way down to go see my grandmother. And I'm just so, like, I'm still mad about that, because my brother could have came and got me and at least, like, pick me up, like, you know, from where I was. Like, I wasn't even too far from where they were. But the thing is, I don't think at that time they knew where I stayed. I didn't really tell them where I was staying, you know, around that time, because I was still in high school being a dumbass. So, wow, they didn't even tell me anything. Like, how you guys didn't even tell me that my grandmother was in a hospital. So that's how much, you know, I knew that they didn't care to at least tell me, yo, like, you know, that's how wacky I was, you know, back in the day, bro. I was just so out of it. Like, I mean, when I'm saying back in the day, I'm 24. I'm saying back in the day. We got off the phone. I teared up a little bit, because I'm just like, I'm doing God knows what. And my grandmother is probably wondering where the hell I'm at, you know. My mom was wondering where I'm at. My mom didn't even want to talk to me at that time. She was upset with me because I ran away from home. And the reason why she was mad, okay, so my stepmom and my dad lived in Grand Prairie while, you know, my real mom was down here in Houston. I'm back in Houston now. Was down here in Houston. That's why she was mad, that she didn't know what was going on with me, and she could have came down here and got me so I could stay with her. But anyways, I think 2 weeks later, I graduated. And when I graduated, I was, you know, I was wondering where my family was. The only family that came was my big sister, CJ, my stepdad, and my mom. Those are the only 4 people that came to my graduation. And that made me realize that my family didn't even really care enough to even come to my graduation. My other family didn't even care. Like, it's either they didn't know or they just didn't care. They all follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere else. So I don't know how they didn't know that I was graduating. And I had so much going on in my life, y'all, about my personal self. She said, "Trey, Granny passed away." So when I heard that, it killed me. I didn't know how to take it or anything like that, man. I just felt so empty inside. And And I just hate the fact that, I'm not trying to cry. I just hate the fact that I never got to sit down with my grandmother and had a conversation with her. I never sat down with my mom's mom and had a conversation with her to the point where I knew about her life story. I never had a chance to know about my own grandmother. And I hate it. I hate myself for that. And some nights I think about that and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I remember one night I was in grandparents staying. I think I had my own apartment then. Yeah, down there in Arlington. And I called my mom crying because I was like, Mom, I never had a chance to say goodbye to Granny. And I was just crying and crying, and she was like, Granny knows that you're gonna be fine. She know that you love her. But it just hurt me. I couldn't see her in the hospital because of what the fuck I was doing. And I never knew she was even in the hospital like that. You know, I think my family kept her from me because I was so focused on school and I was graduating and going to college and stuff like that. So they didn't really tell me what the fuck was really going on in the family. Cause I'm the baby of the family, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, man, like, I'm still hurting until this day, man, about that. And Granny, if you looking at me from above, I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I will never forget you. I still have a lot of your pictures saved on my phone and everything. Like, I love you, Granny. I love my grandma, man. And I just wanted to share this with y'all. So I can get this off my chest because it's killing me. This is no clickbait, no, none of that. This is something that is personal, and I'm sharing it with y'all so y'all can get to know the real me instead of just me just reacting to videos all the time. And that's why I made this channel. I want this channel to tell my life and let y'all know that everything is okay. Things happen for a reason. That's why it's important to reach out to your grandmother, your grandpa, your mom. Tell them that you love them, man, because you never know when they're gonna pass away. And it just killed me. I'm still hurting till this day. So that's my first story time video. I know I didn't really get deep into detail with it like I wanted to because it's already 12 minutes on the thing right now. I mean, I'm gonna edit it, but it's gonna be 12 minutes. I have more story times coming up. Y'all don't have to like this video. Y'all don't have to comment down below. It's okay. This is something that I just want to share with y'all. And don't ever be afraid to tell your story. Don't ever be afraid. Let your story be heard.